Hello, everybody. It is Saturday night. It is the 16th of May, and we are ready for action. Good to welcome you from wherever you're watching all over the globe. It is Saturday night. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm your host, Jim Masters, and this is, what does it say there? Ooh, the Jim Masters Show. That's right. We launched the show I feel like Chuck Woolery. We'll be back in 2 and 2. Just 2 weeks ago. That's it. Just 2 weeks ago. And I have to tell you, in just the 2 weeks, the outpouring of love and support and everything that's been happening has really blown my mind. As you know, or if you're just joining us for the first time, so we have a lot of folks who have been joining us across the United States, Canada. We've been hearing from Europe, Asia, Australia. It's amazing. And I really appreciate that. What we do here at this show is really interesting because, again, we're here at the home studio, so you're sort of coming into my life, and I really appreciate that. And I love the regulars that have been joining us and really supporting this show. We have a cast of characters, regulars who've been joining us every single night. You know, we're not just on 1 or 2 or 3 nights a week. We're on 7 nights a week. And there have been people who have been following, as our audience grows, there have been people who have been following this show every single night. Some people are suggesting topics and segments and guests and all kinds of stuff, spreading the word and spreading the links, having watch parties, sharing the links on Facebook and YouTube at Jim Masters TV. And that has been absolutely amazing. I really thank you to all of you who have been doing that. It's been duly noted, and it's been extraordinarily appreciated from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it. Again, if you're just joining me, I'm your host, Jim Masters, and I'm a television and radio host. I'm a journalist, I'm an actor, I'm a stage host, a writer and producer. And for a long time, I've been doing Masters Mantras on Facebook, which are these sort of feel-good, inspirational, positive commentaries about observations of life on Facebook. And I have a YouTube page as well. But professionally, I do this for a living as a television radio personality and host. But for a long time, so many people have asked me to do something like this on the internet, on social media. So, you know, we've been here working out of the home studio, hosting radio shows and doing my professional work. And then so many people have been asking me to do this. I decided, hey, let's see if we can put something really cool together. So I wanted to have something that was really good. You know what I mean? So not just slap something together, have something that has a lot of color and vibe and vim and vigor, humor, some great interviews. We're going to have some food segments. We've done some on location segments. We've done nostalgia. We do a lot of commentary with you guys. I like to bring you into the fold and, you know, talk back. I like to have some interactive time with all of you as well. And I think that's been extraordinary. The feedback, the love, and the support. I have to thank you so very, very much. It is Saturday night, so we got the glitzy jacket on. One of the things that I do is I'm a host for MGM, Resorts International. And a lot of these jackets that I've been sporting on the series here on the Jim Masters Show are jackets that I actually wear as a host at MGM, which is a freelance project that I do. So I've been sharing these with you. And again, they're just really cool and they fit so well with this show. And again, this show isn't the same thing every night. We really want to spice it up. Boy, just before the show started at 7 p.m. Eastern, by the way, we are here every single night, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, live on Facebook, live on YouTube at Jim Masters TV. We are booked with some extraordinary guests next week. I cannot tell you, so many people, because I think, you know, they know me from my work on television and radio, and some of them are friends of mine, and some of them, you know, I've interviewed them on television nationally and other locations, and some of them have just heard about the show and they want to hop on. We are booked with guests next week. We're already booking into the week after and the week after that. So many people want to be on the show because we have a lot of fun. And if you were with us with some of the interviews that we did this week so far in our second week of the show, it's been extraordinary. We had Rain Pryor, daughter of Richard Pryor, on the show. We had Reno Venturi, the amazing acting coach, casting director, as well as actor and producer, performer, composer. We had Dan Goggin, legendary Broadway producer, who was a guest of our show, the Jim Masters Show, here too. He was with us, and it was amazing, that interview. He created that legendary Broadway play, Nonsense. We had June Rachelson Osper with us, lyricist and author and playwright. they're all dear friends of mine, but we had so many great conversations with each and every one of them. And thank you for all the support and love for them and for the show as well. So thanks for joining us. Now, of course, there's a couple of things we do here on the show, and it's sort of almost like Johnny Carson, it's sort of our ritual. Here we go. Now, tonight, people are going to be asking me, and I'm sure Ken's going to ask, and probably Mom and Sis in Florida and the folks in Florida and the family in Florida are probably going to ask, what is in the glass? Because every night we have something different in this green glass. Again, we're doing a lot of nostalgia. So this green glass goes back to my beloved Aunt Gertie, who was my mother's oldest sister. My mother is the youngest of like 16, big family. So this glass here we go. You know what's in it? No, there isn't high C or Hawaiian punch in that. We've got sangria. And the reason why I'm doing sangria, it's in honor of a very faithful viewer, longtime Facebook friend, Minerva Santiago, who calls me her coastal Chico, because every time I go, near water, because I grew up in the ocean, and I didn't grow up in the ocean, although there is some conversation about that. Grew up near the ocean on the coast. Whenever I go away and I post pictures near water, she always calls me Coastal Chico, so I call her City Girl. She lives in New York City. So I toast to Minerva, and I toast to every single one of you. I realize it's Saturday night, it's 7 o'clock. You could be doing a million other things, like reorganizing those closets upstairs again, whatever, while we're still in our houses. Thank you so very much for joining me. I promise not to disappoint. We've got a lot of cool things planned and in play for this show coming up. So I do the usual toast. If you're just joining us, this is what we do. We take this very famous family heirloom green glass. Green is my favorite color, by the way. And we toast you and 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 you. And then we take whatever in our glass. Again, you can have water, you can have coffee, tea, you can have whatever you want on a Saturday night with the disco ball. Where is that thing? We got the disco ball going. All we need is some John Travolta. We're all set, right? We got the disco ball going, and we've got some sangria on a Saturday night. Not too bad, right? So I cheer you. And thanks so much for joining me here on the show. Again, this is really cool. I'm out a hoot. Like I said, I do this for a living, but doing this inside the home studio and coming into your lives and you coming into mine like this is so awesome. And we have really big plans for this show. So keep on the journey with us and ride the wave, ride the curve, the wave, the curve, the current, all of it. There's some cool things. And there's going to be some viewer interaction as far as I'm going to select on a regular basis one of you to join me here on the show. And this show, there's no fee, there's no cover charge, there's no tip jar, there's none of that. I'm just doing this show because I love communicating with people and I love, talk shows and news and information and entertainment. And I've done that all my life in my career. So I love doing it for you. So take your glass if you can. It's like a toast at a wedding, isn't it? And we're going to cheer life, friendship, health, all the things and blessings in our life that are in our lives right now. You're a blessing for me. My family is as well. My friends, my loved ones, my colleagues, and you joining me from all around the world. This is truly a blessing to me. And I don't speak, on script or just from the top of my hat. I speak from the heart. Everybody that knows me knows I speak from the heart. And to have you with me is really a joy. So we're going to have a good show tonight. Let's have a sip of whatever your beverage is of choice. This one, again, is in honor of Minerva Santiago and some sangria. Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. Very good. That was good. Oh, boy. Good choice. Now, if you're just joining us, again, for those of you who watch often, sorry to have to repeat this, but there's a lot of new people joining us. So we welcome you with my sidekick, George Burns. Again, there's a little history to this. This is a family heirloom. It was passed down to me, and this is the authentic George Burns doll that came out when he was 100 years old. Thank you for joining us. George Burns is here as well. You guys are the ones who voted to have George Burns on the show. So, again, this is a talk entertainment show. So you got to have some fun. You got to have some sidekicks, right? Jeannie is here. This is the authentic I Dream a Genie bottle. This thing weighs a ton. I'm always afraid holding it with one hand. I'm going to just smash it on live TV here. But Jeannie's in there. Jeannie hasn't come out since we started this series 2 weeks ago because she's very, I hope I'm not like tossing her around. She's not happy because with the quarantines and everything, she hasn't been able to get to the hair salon and she has not been able to get her hair done. And because she's been in there so long, she's lost her powers. So she can't blink a new hairstyle. How you doing tonight, this Saturday night, Jeannie? Well, she loves all of you. I don't know if you can see her in there. She sends her best, but she's not a happy camper because her hair, she can't get it done. It's been in some sort of like a hairnet for 2 weeks. Well, we all love you, Jeannie. We've always loved you since you started in that show with Larry Hagman and Hayden Rourke and the whole team. We love you very much. So you just stay put. We'll touch base with you at the end of the show, okay? We love you very much, Jeannie. All right, you hang in there. The salons will be open soon. Hopefully you'll get your powers back. All right. She says, yes, master, and she loves you all. All right, couple of rituals that we've started here. Again, just to kick the show off. Again, you got to have fun. I mean, what the heck? Don't always have to be buttoned up in a suit and tie, which oftentimes I am on television. Some lights, camera, and action. I really love this thing. So how's everybody doing tonight? How are you doing? We've got that other mascot that, again, we welcomed to the show last night. If you were with us, Silver is with us. Remember, Silver debuted on the show last night. Silver is a beautiful canine, a wonderful collector item here that I picked up when I was on a television shoot in Europe and love Silver very much. So Silver is here. That is terrific on a Saturday night. And. But wait, there's more. Like we're doing a commercial. We've got a new, and this is porcelain. This is very delicate, so I don't want to drop it. We've got a new cast member here. Look at this cute face. Waving to you. Hey, hey, hey. This was a gift actually that my mother gave me several years ago, because when I was a kid, I used to love clowns. Not everybody loves clowns. Some people are afraid of clowns, but I always loved clowns. So this is a wonderful gift that Mom gave, and it's the face and the hands and the feet are all sort of like a porcelain. I can't believe as a kid, this thing didn't break, but I think we'll name him. I never gave him a name, but I think we're going to name him Jimmy. How does that sound? Good. I'm Jim, so he'll be Jimmy. Jimmy's on the show here, the official clown for the show, right? Not me, Jimmy. So Jimmy's here as well. And I just want to say thanks again for everybody joining us. You guys are absolutely amazing. And you know I like to be very interactive. I don't want to be a talking head here. Again, I do a lot of talking for a living. So I get my hand ready here. And we're going to welcome some of the great comments that are coming in from all around the world. Here we go. Again, if you want to be interactive, if you want to see your name up in lights, watch this show, because guess what? I'm going to put your name up in lights. Tell your friends. Good to have you with us. Let's see. Martha Oliver Swartz. Happy Saturday, everybody. You know what I like is everybody is enjoying each other's company with this show as well. And that's what a true talk show should really be like. You know, all of us should be enjoying each other's company. I'm a big believer in that. So we've got Martha saying hi to Christine Fairwood, and Christopher Joseph is here. Hello, Christopher Joseph. Christopher Joseph has the New Love Express, which is a band, a group that is in Toledo, Ohio, does great music as well. Excited. And Ken, our buddy Ken, who's in Wappingers Falls, New York. Good to have you, Ken. A pleasure to have you with us here on the show. Thank you very much Ken has been with us. You guys have been with us like every single night since the show started for the last 2 weeks. And I really appreciate that. We're going to take this show on location too, not just here in the home studio. We're going to be going on location as soon as we're able to. As soon as things start to open up, we're going to take this show and we'll be on location with some unbelievable episodes. Don't miss tomorrow night's show if you can. We're on at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 Pacific tomorrow as well. Tomorrow, I'm going to announce the guests that I have lined up for next week. As soon as I asked the guests, would you like to be on? Yes. It's been amazing. And now we have people that are getting guests on the show too. Thanks so much for that. I really appreciate that. So Ken is here, and Martha says, Christine says hi to Martha. Again, this is like old home week here. Hi all from Christine. Hello, Christine. And this, Martha says hi to Chris. And let's see, who is this person? Hello, Jello Ken. Hello, Ken. You haven't been nipping a little bit, have you, Martha? Sharon DeMaria, happy Saturday. Sharon is a beautiful person inside and out. I love Sharon. And Christopher wants to do the time warp again. We can certainly do that. And Martha says, hi, Jim Masters, Jimmy, Coco Pop. Boy, we've got a lot of comments coming in here. Jimmy, yes, don't you love that clown? Jimmy the Clown. Jimmy the Clown is here with us as well. Let's see. Hi, Martha. And it's just going on and on and on. So we'll keep those comments coming. Hey, feel free to post during the show. We've got a lot of content coming up. So you've seen George, you've seen Jeannie, you've seen Silver. We've introduced Jimmy. You're not going to get this kind of action anywhere else, but right here on the Jim Masters Show. We're going to get into some serious topics too as we go along too. We're going to have some amazing guests who are going to be sharing some really poignant and important stories. As you know, I interview a lot of people on public television, close-up television, close-up radio, and do a lot of different things in the industry. And some of the people that I interview are extraordinary, scientists and life coaches, motivational speakers, authors. And we're going to be bringing some of those folks on the show too as well. So we're going to have a lot of fun, and we're going to have some really cool, interesting topics as well. So it's time, as you know, we always like to do on Saturday night. And I hope you guys like that disco ball. Yeah, we like to change it up Saturday night. We glitz it up on Saturday nights live here on the show. We have some birthdays. That's right. Now, since it is birthday time, remind me or tell me, let me know if there are birthdays that are coming up in your family's life. Maybe you have a birthday coming up, or somebody else has a birthday coming up, an anniversary, or somebody else. Oh, yes. Martha. Hi, George, Jeannie, and Silver the dog. And Martha says, oh, my, I used to work as a clown many years ago. Oh, that's cool. That's fantastic. All right. So we've got the show underway. Again, this show has really grown by leaps and bounds, and I really thank all of you. Really, really thank all of you. I love this interaction that we have together here. So we're going to wish happy birthdays to some well-known folks, and then, boy, do we have a lot more. So don't go anywhere. Get your glass. Let's chat, and let's have some fun, as I always say, as we broadcast live worldwide on the Jim Masters Show. It is happy birthday to these folks. So let's sing them happy birthday, okay? In 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. We love you. You're the best. We admire you. We think you're cool. Happy birthday to you. All right, there we go. There is your happy birthday. Now, if you'd like me to sing you happy birthday, you just let me know. No charge, just tell me. Here are some cool birthdays coming up. Here we go. We're going to start with Tori Spelling. Yes, it is Tori Spelling's birthday. Born Victoria Davy Spelling, born May 6, 1973. American actress, television personality, socialite, and author. Widely known for her first major role, Donna Martin on Beverly Hills 90210, beginning in 1990, produced by her father, the extraordinary producer of Dynasty and Family and Hotel and Charlie's Angels and so much more, Aaron Spelling. She's appeared in made-for-television films, including A Friend to Die For in 1994, A Carol of Christmas 2003, The Mistletones 2012, both versions of Mother, May I Sleep with Danger, 1996 and 2016, and the last Sharknado, It's About Time in 2018. She's also starred in several independent films, including The House of Yes in 1997, Trick in 1999, Scary Movie 2 in 2001, Kiss the Bride 2007, Izzy's Way Home 2016, and so much more. She also reprised her role of Donna Martin in Beverly Hills 90210's spinoff, 90210, back in 2019, last year. Spelling's autobiography, Storytelling, debuted on the top of the New York Times bestseller list. It was named, really, that's incredible, it was named the best celebrity autobiography of 2009. There she is as Donna Martin in Beverly Hills 90210, and there she is today as well. Spelling was born in Los Angeles, California. She's the daughter as well, and not only just of Aaron, but of Candy Spelling, who was born herself in 1945. And she's, of course, the daughter of television and film producer Aaron Spelling, who was born in 1923 and passed away in 2006. She has a younger brother, Randy, a former actor who, as of 2009, works as a life coach. Spelling's parents were from Jewish family whose ancestors moved to the United States from Russia and from Poland as well. Her middle name comes from her paternal grandfather, David. She attended Beverly Hills High School in Beverly Hills, California, and graduated from Harvard Westlake School in 1991. Here's another birthday. Happy birthday to you. Janet Jackson. Janet Namita Joe Jackson, born May 16th, 1966. Of course, as we know, American singer, songwriter, actress, and dancer. Prominent figure in pop culture. She's known for her sonically innovative, socially conscious, and sexually provocative records and elaborate stage shows. The 10th and youngest child of the Jackson family, she began her career with the variety television series The Jacksons in 1976 and went on to appear in other television shows to the 1970s and early 1980s, including Good Times, Different Strokes, and Fame. Now, after signing a record contract with A&M Records in 1982, she became a pop icon following the release of her third and fourth studio albums, Control in 1986 and Rhythm Nation 1814 in 1989. Her collaborations with record producers Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis incorporated elements of rhythm and blues, funk, disco, rap, and industrial beats, which led to crossover success in popular music. In 1991, Jackson signed the first of two record-breaking multi-million-dollar contracts, and that was with Virgin Records, establishing her as one of the highest-paid artists in the entire industry. Her fifth album, Janet, in 1993, saw her develop a public image as a sex symbol as she began to explore sexuality in her music. That same year, she appeared in her first starring film role in Poetic Justice and has since continued to act in feature films. Jackson then released her sixth studio album, The Velvet Rope, in 1997, which is distinguished for its innovative production and dark lyrical content. By the end of the 1990s, she was named by Billboard magazine as the second most successful recording artist of the decade after Mariah Carey. Her seventh album, All For You, back in 2001, coincided with a celebration of her impact on the recording industry as the inaugural MTV icon. After parting ways with Virgin Records, she released her 10th album, Discipline, back in 2008, her first and only album with Island Records. 2015, she partnered with BMG Rights Management to launch her own record label, that was Rhythm Nation, and released her 11th album, Unbreakable, the same year. She has sold over 100 million records worldwide. Janet is one of the world's best-selling music artists of all time, with great singles such as Nasty, Rhythm Nation, That's the Way Love Goes, Together Again, and All For You. She holds the record for the most consecutive top 10 entries on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 singles chart by a female artist with 18. And in 2008, Billboard placed her number 7 on its list of the Hot 100 all-time top artists. And in 2010, ranked her 5th among the top 50 R&B hip-hop artists of the past 25 years. In December 2016, the magazine named her the second most successful dance club artist of all time. Isn't that amazing? Top 50. That's incredible. Second most successful dance club artist of all time after Madonna. She had been cited as an inspiration among numerous performers. Jackson was inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2019. I got a chance to visit the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland, Ohio, when I was on a TV shoot about, actually last year. What an extraordinary place. One of my friends, who is the legendary singer Ronnie Spector, she was inducted in there a couple of weeks ago, and I hope we might be having her on as a guest as well. So stay tuned. That would be very cool. Now, if Mom is watching in Florida, here's somebody that Mom has always liked. Pierce Brosnan. It's Pierce Brosnan's birthday. Happy birthday, Pierce. Pierce Brendan Brosnan Born May 16th, 1953, an Irish actor, film producer, activist, and environmentalist. Pierce is a naturalized citizen of the United States, where he has lived most of his life after having been raised in Ireland and later in the United Kingdom. After leaving comprehensive school at age 16, Brosnan began training in commercial illustration. Then he went on to train at the Drama Centre in London for 3 years. Following a stage acting career, he rose to popularity in the television series Remington Steele, which was on NBC from 1982 to 87. Which blended the genres of romantic comedy, drama, and detective procedural. After the conclusion of Remington Steele, Brosnan appeared in films such as the Cold War spy film, The Fourth Protocol, back in 1987, and the comedy Mrs. Doubtfire in 93. In 94, Brosnan became the fifth actor to play the secret agent James Bond in the Eon Productions film series, starring in 4 films from 95 to 2002, GoldenEye, Tomorrow Never Dies, The World Is Not Enough, and Die Another Day. He lent his likeness for Bond to the video games GoldenEye 2007, The World Is Not Enough, James Bond 007, Nightfire, and James Bond 007, Everything or Nothing, providing his voice for the latter. Really cool information, right? You learn something new on the Jim Masters Show. During this period, he also took the lead in other films, including the epic disaster adventure film Dante's Peak in 1997 and the remake of the heist film The Thomas Crown Affair in 1999. Since leaving the role of Bond, he starred in such films as the musical romantic comedy Mamma Mia 2008, the Roman Polanski-directed political thriller The Ghost Rider in 2010, and the action spy thriller The November Man in 2014. In 1996, along with Beau St. Clair, Brosnan formed Irish Dreamtime, a Los Angeles-based production company. And in later years, he's become known for his charitable work and environmental activism. He became an American citizen in 2004, holding dual citizenship in the U.S. and in Ireland. He also earned 2 Golden Globe Awards, or nominations, that is, for the first television miniseries, Nancy Astor, in 92, and next for the dark comedy film, The Matador, in 2005. Here is another legendary birthday today. Happy birthday to you. We're talking about Deborah Winger. That's right. Deborah Lynn Winger, born May 16th, 1955, an American actress. She starred in the films An Officer and a Gentleman in 1982, Terms of Endearment in 1983, of course. That was a great, great movie. And a lot of others, too. Shadowlands in 1993 as well, each of which earned her a nomination for the Academy Award for Best Actress. She won the National Society of Film Critics Award for Best Actress for Terms of Endearment and the Tokyo International Film Festival Award for Best Actress for A Dangerous Woman in 93. Her other film roles you might remember include Urban Cowboy in 1980, Legal Eagles in 1986, Black Widow 1987, Betrayed 1988, Forget Paris 1995, and Rachel Getting Married in 2008. In 2010, she made her Broadway debut in the original production of the David Mamet play The Anarchist. In 2014, she received a Lifetime Achievement Award at the Transylvania International Film Festival, and she currently stars as a series regular in the Netflix original television series, The Ranch. Deborah Lynn Winger was born in Cleveland Heights, Ohio, into an Orthodox Jewish family, to Robert Winger, who was a meat packer, and Ruth Felder, an office manager. Over the years, she told many interviewers that she volunteered on an Israeli kibbutz, sometimes even saying she had trained with the Israel Defense Forces. But in a 2008 interview, she said she was merely on a typical youth tour that visited the kibbutz. At the age of 18, after returning to the United States, she was involved in a car accident and suffered a cerebral hemorrhage. And as a result, she was left partially paralyzed and blind for 10 months, having initially been told that she would never see again. With time on her hands to think about her life, she decided that if she recovered, she would move to California, and she became an actress. Here's another, and there's another shot of her too. Really, really incredible talent. Here's somebody else you might remember. Tracy Gold. It's Tracy Gold's birthday. Tracy Claire Fisher is her name, officially Fisher. May 16th, 1969 is when she was born, an American actress and former child star, best known for playing, here you go, Carol Seaver on the 1980 sitcom Growing Pains. Tracy Gold was born in New York City. Her younger sister is a fellow actress, Missy Gold, who appeared on the sitcom Benson from 1997 to 1996. Her mother, Bonnie Fisher, was an advertising executive. The name Gold is actually a shortened form of the name acquired by Tracy and Missy when they were adopted by Harry Goldstein, who married Fisher when Tracy was a preschooler. An actor in his own right, he had supporting roles in Carrie and on the Secrets of Isis. He later became a Hollywood agent. Missy and Tracy have three younger sisters, Brandy, Jessica, and Cassandra Gold. Both Brandy and Jessie are actresses. Gold has been an actress since the age of 4, first appearing in a Pepsi print ad as well. Pretty cool stuff, huh? She's been around for a while with us here. And she appeared in 2 canceled series, Shirley with Shirley Jones in 1979 and Goodnight Beantown, starring Bill Bixby in 1983. Tracy Gold was originally cast as the youngest daughter in the original pilot series of the sitcom Gimme a Break, starring Nell Carter, which aired on NBC. But she was replaced by actress Laura Jill Miller when the show went to series. She played one of Albert Finney and Diane Keaton's 4 daughters in the feature film Shoot the Moon in 1982. Gold also guest starred on her sister Missy's series Benson in 1985, playing the cousin of Missy's character, Kate Gatling. In 1985, Gold auditioned for the role of Carol Seaver on Growing Pains, where she actually was not initially cast. The one that was chosen for the pilot was Elizabeth Ward, who starred alongside Gold in the Hand Me Down Kid, a 1983 ABC after-school special. However, test audience did not favor Ward in the role of Carol, and she was promptly replaced by Tracy Gold. Growing Pains ran from 1985 until 1992. During this time, Gold became a famous teen star. She also battled anorexia, which she talked about openly. And in 1988, Gold also starred as Angela Struhl in the teen film Dance to Dawn. She's also been in many other television shows and movies over the years as well. Now, here's a music star who's celebrating a happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Rick Trevino, born Ricardo Trevino Jr., born May 16th, 1971, known professionally as Rick Trevino, an American country music artist signed to Columbia, Nashville in 1993. Trevino began his career that year with the release of his debut single, Just Enough Rope, the first mainstream country music single to feature separate English and Spanish versions. The song was included on his debut album, Dos Mundos, a self-titled album, followed a year later. Rick Trevino has charted a total of 14 singles on the Billboard Hot Country chart and recorded 7 studio albums. His highest charting single, Running Out of Reasons to Run, reached number 1 on that chart in 1996. Trevino is the son of Ricardo Trevino Sr., a Tejeo musician, and Linda Chavez, as well as his mom. His music career began when he started taking piano lessons at the age of 5. He plays rhythm guitar as well as keyboards. He graduated from Westwood High School in Austin, Texas. And although he was offered a baseball scholarship as well, he was offered a baseball scholarship to Memphis State University. Trevino chose to instead study music at Texas A&M University. And while a student, he played his brand of country music at local clubs. And in December 1991, a representative of the Sony label, Paul Jurasik, was stranded in Austin due to flooding conditions, and he visited a small club where Trevino regularly played. Although Trevino was not performing that evening, the representative saw several articles on the walls which praised Trevino. That's pretty cool. Sometimes, life comes at you when you least expect it. And employees of the club gave him a tape of Trevino's music, which the label representative then passed on to music producer Steve Buckingham. Buckingham made a special trip to Austin, Texas, just to hear Trevino perform and signed him to Sony. Trevino left school to pursue his music career. And here is, I believe, yes, our very last of the birthdays. And then I have a couple of special tributes here to a couple of people that we've lost recently. Who were near and dear, well-known people as well. But first, we have here another one that I want to share with you. This is Mayor Willingham. Now, do you remember Mayor Willingham? Mayor Willingham has been in a lot of movies, incredible movies. Born Mary Megan Winningham, May 16th, 1959. American actress, singer-songwriter, 7-time Emmy Award winning nominee. Emmy Award nominee. She won Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Miniseries or Movie for Amber Waves in 1980 and George Wallace in 1998. She was also nominated for the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress in 1995, the film Georgia. Winningham's other film and TV roles included St. Elmo's Fire in 1985, Miracle Mile in 1988, as well as Turner and Hooch in 89, The War in 1994, Dandelion in 2004, Swing Vote in 2008, Brothers in 2009, Mildred Pierce 2011, Hatfield and McCoy's 2012, and she appeared in American Horror Story for 4 seasons as well. Coven is another movie, 2013, Freak Show 2014, Hotel 2015 to 2016, and Cult 2017. She made her New York stage debut in the 2007 off-Broadway musical 10 Million Miles, for which she received a Drama Desk Award nomination, and her Broadway debut in the 2013 revival Picnic. In 2014, she was nominated for the Tony Award for Best Featured Actress in a Play for the original Broadway production of Casa Valentina. And she was cast as Cherry Lockhart for seasons 1 through 2 and 4 as Cole's mother in the TV series The Affair. Winningham was born in Phoenix, Arizona, and raised in Northridge, California. She's the daughter of Marilyn Jean Mahoney and Sam Neil Winningham. She has 3 brothers and 1 sister. Her father was a football coach as well. That's right, her father was a football coach. And athletic director as well, and later the chairman of the Department of Physical Education at California State University, Northridge. Her mother was an English teacher and college counselor at Monroe High School and Grant High School. She credits her first interest in acting to seeing an interview with Kim Carath, who played Gretel in The Sound of Music. Also, she appeared, I guess Gretel was, or Kim Carath, who played Gretel in The Sound of Music, was on Art Linkletter's television show House Party, and she was 5 or 6 years old. Winningham attended Andersall Avenue Elementary School, where her favorite activities included drama and playing the guitar and drums. She took the extended drama option at Patrick Henry Junior High School and continued to study over summer vacations as well. She starred in a production of The Sound of Music, playing the part of Maria opposite classmate Kevin Spacey as Captain Von Trapp. She graduated co-valedictorian with Kevin Spacey of her high school class of 1977. And she began her career as a singer-songwriter in 76, 77. She got her big break singing the Beatles song Here, There, Everywhere on The Gong Show with Chuck Barris. That's where she got her big break. We say happy birthday to all of these great folks, these terrific celebrities, and then some. Happy birthday to you and you and you and you and you. And anybody out there that's celebrating a birthday, we welcome you and say happy birthday to you as well. Now, on a little bit of a more meaningful note, I do want to celebrate a delightful and beautiful woman who passed away last week. This is Barbara Sher, spelled S-H-E-R. And I knew her personally. She was internationally known. She was extraordinary. She was born August 14th, 1935, and she passed away just a couple of days ago, May 10th of this year. She was a speaker, a career and lifestyle coach, and author. Her books sold millions of copies and were translated into many languages. She appeared on The Oprah Winfrey Show. She was on The Today Show. She was on 60 Minutes. She was on CNN, Good Morning America, and her public television specials. And that's where I got a chance to meet her and interview her on PBS. They aired regularly in the United States. Barbara Sher lectured at universities, Fortune 100 companies, professional conferences all over the world. Sher's latest book, Refuse to Choose, which was published in 2006, is a step-by-step program designed for scanners, people with many interests who are unable to decide on a single direction for their lives. Barbara Sher also ran retreats for scanners in the United States, France, Corfu, Greece, Italy, and so much more. She had a year-long program for writers and speakers called How to Write Your Own Success Story. She also ran websites devoted to her books, programs, and audio materials. And during spring and fall of the last years of her life, she lived at her second home in a small village in central Turkey. She was born and raised in New York from America, but she lived in central Turkey where she taught e-commerce to village weavers. She really was an extraordinary woman. And in 2015, in October, she gave a presentation at the TEDx Prague. Isolation is the dream killer, not your attitude. She really was absolutely incredible. Again, you may have seen her on her television specials on PBS for years. Motivational speaking, life coaching specials, made people feel so much better. And here we are in the actual PBS studio with her. This was an evening on PBS where I was a co-host with a dear friend, Elaine Werner, and there's Barbara Scher. And we had a wonderful opportunity to welcome her to the studio on PBS. This was in Hartford, Connecticut, at Connecticut Public Television, CPTV actually. And there she is with my co-host, Elaine Werner. And again, Barbara Scher was just a true, beautiful person, an inspiration inside and out. And we lost her this past week. And she was, again, a wonderful person. Her public television special was airing that evening, and she was our special guest on PBS. And again, it was a wonderful, wonderful evening, and she will be sadly missed. So I just wanted to raise a glass and pay homage to Barbara Scher tonight. I know we have a lot of light and levity on the show, but there's some key people sometimes that need to be remembered. Also, Fred Willard, too. I don't know if you know, comedian Fred Willard also passed away. That's right. Fred Willard was amazing as well. And let me tell you a little about him. Frederick Charles Willard was an American actor and comedian and writer. He was best known for his roles in the Rob Reiner mockumentary film, This is Spinal Tap, the Christopher Guest mockumentary films, Waiting for Guffman, Best in Show, A Mighty Wind for your consideration, Mascots, and in the Anchorman films as well. Fred Willard was really, truly a gem, and he just passed away as well. So we say, we pay homage, and we say, a fond farewell to these wonderful people in our lives. And again, Fred Willard was an extraordinary comedian and actor, and he will be sadly missed, as will Barbara Scher. So just wanted to pay homage and raise a glass and toast to all of those fine folks. Good to have you with us. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We've got some more action coming up. How is everybody tonight? I want to share some of the comments that are coming in this Saturday night on our broadcast. Yeah, I see what you're saying. So, of course, happy birthday to everybody, all of those terrific folks. And Sing It Jimbo, that is. Yes. And Best in Show. Hi, Cousin Liz. Let's see. I've always had a crush on Pierce Brosnan. Happy birthday to Janet Jackson. Scary Movie. Let's see who else is on here. We got a lot of comments coming in here. Birthday not until the 24th. It's past 20 past midnight here in Devon. She is in England. Thank you for staying up with us. Patricia Floyd Welsh. Happy pre-birthday. On the 24th, we will celebrate your birthday as well, Patricia. So glad that you're here. Tell everybody in the United Kingdom to join us here if they can, raise their glass. Christine Fairwood says, Best in Show. Funny guy, Fred Willard. Of course, Fred Willard was fabulous. Absolutely. So how's everybody doing tonight? Did you have a good day today? It was absolutely beautiful. I mean, it was like in the low 80s here, and tomorrow's supposed to be beautiful. It's an absolutely beautiful weekend. We've got a couple of things here that we want to share with you. Of course, we introduced all of our regulars. I can't believe it's already 7:45. This show goes by. Post a comment. Does this show go by fast or what? My good friend David William Smith says Phyllis George passed away. Phyllis George was an incredible anchor and reporter and television personality as well. She passed away as well. We raise a glass to all. And of course, we're dealing with tough times with COVID-19. This is extraordinary. It's unprecedented. We've never experienced anything like this in our lives. I think they're saying it even surpasses the Spanish flu in 1918. You're here, I'm here, our loved ones are here, and it's extraordinary to have you here. And it's a Saturday night, so let's cheer to everybody. We've got our sangria. Raise your glasses and take a sip of whatever you've got. And let's steam along here because the time goes by so fast. You guys doing well? George, Jeannie, Silver, and Jimmy? Now, again, tomorrow night, we're going to have a special show. We're going to have some food involved, right? Yes, we're going to be doing some cooking. We're going to have some food involved as well. And next week, wow, we've got an amazing array of guests, people from television and music and comedy and so much more are going to be joining us all week long next week as well. So make sure you join us as well. Martha Oliver Swartz says, yes, the shows go by so fast. They really, really do, don't they? I can't believe this has been 2 weeks already. All right, we've talked about the birthdays, and we've also talked about some behind the scenes with some of those celebrities with the birthdays, and we paid homage to some folks who've passed. Now it's time to lighten the load. Now it's time to do it again. You know, I'm a host, so you just plant me anywhere and I can take care of the rest. Let's have some fun. I don't know if you'll ever see me do this on real television, but what the heck? It's Saturday night, right? So let's have some fun. It's time to lighten the load. It's been a really tough time, right? You know, there's been so many people who have been talking about how tough it is, and it really has been tough. So light at the end of the tunnel. Here's a couple of things to put some smiles on your faces. Wherever you're watching, can you believe this? What do you think, George? George loves it. Thumbs up from George. This is something George Burns would do. Let's lighten the load and have some comedy here, all right? Here you go. We did this last night. And these are new. These are different. So many people wrote to me after the show, said, funny, hilarious, goofy, lighthearted, loved it. So you know what? I want to do it again because of that, because I want to really, truly put smiles on your faces on the Jim Masters show. So again, and this show is growing by leaps and bounds. There's a lot of action happening behind the scene. We're doing a lot of cool things. So stick with us. Can you imagine if I had to wear a mask over this thing? That would be, I mean, whew, that would be rough. Here we go, folks. Get ready to laugh. Hold on to your chairs because we've got some good. As a matter of fact, I should have a little sangria before I do this because I'm going to need it. How the heck do you drink sangria with a red nose? This isn't so easy. Do you know what I'm going through for you here? Because I love you all. Wait a minute here. Since the sangria is red and the nose is red, you never know if I spilled any, and the jacket's sparkly red, so you never know if I spilled any. Good thing I didn't go with a white shirt tonight, right? On our Saturday night on the Jim Masters show. All right, let's go. Comedy time. Here we go. You ready? Hang on to your hat. I love your red nose. Let's get these comments in here. Martha says the show goes by so fast. Yes, David said Phyllis George passed away today. Absolutely. I love your red nose. That's adorable. And love that red nose, Jimbo. You know what? Like I said, we're going to do everything we can here to put a smile on your face on the Jim Masters show here. This is social media, so anything goes, right? It's like the wild, wild west. All right. Comedy coming up, I promise. Now, think hard, think hard. And then I got some movie trivia for you, too. We did TV trivia last night. Tonight is Saturday night. Good night for a movie, some sangria. You kick back. I'll try to squeeze this in fast. It's 10 to 8. I can't believe how quickly these hours go. Hey, you ready? Oh, boy, with my red nose and all. I'd only do this for you, you know. I've never worn a red nose on TV. Actually, I did with my friend Doug Denoff, 39 Steps. He was a producer on Broadway for the revival of 39 Steps, and we all wore red noses, and that was hilarious. But I'm doing it for you right now. Here we go. Ready? Comedy time. What did the bald man exclaim when he received a comb, you know, like a hair comb, for a present? All right? Here we go. So what did the bald man say, when he received a comb for a present? Put those thinking caps on, folks. All right, because I've got an intelligent and quick-witted crowd here from all around the world. So what did the bald man exclaim when he received a comb for a present? People keep telling me I should sing more on the show. I will. Imagine how Jimmy Durante felt about his nose. Martha Oliver Schwartz says, yeah, I know. And some of the other, who's the one who did the American Express commercials? Carl Malden. That's right. Here we go. What did the bald man exclaim when he received a comb for a present? It's Saturday night. This is comedy night. There's no cover charge. That's right. There's no cover charge. We've got a spinning disco ball. We've got George Burns, Sangria. You're home in the comfort of your house. And I'm here with a red nose on. You win. What did the bald man exclaim when he received a comb for a present? Dun-dun-dun. Here we go. Thanks. I'll never part with it. Of course, because he's bald, he'll never part with it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you. All right, here we go. I'm going to show you a picture right after this that is so apropos for what I'm doing right now for you. Dang, can't figure the comb one out. Well, there's your answer, Martha Oliver Schwartz. Thanks, I'll never part with it. What did the Tin Man say? Ready? Here we go. Again, light and levity. That's what I'm all about right now on this series here, light and levity. What did the Tin Man say when he got run over by a steamroller? Now think hard and deep. What did the Tin Man say when he got run over by a steamroller? And you said no. Is that what you said? Mm-mm. Now think about it. The Tin Man, tin is the operative word there. What did the Tin Man say when he got run over by a steamroller? Curses. Foil again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. You are so kind. You people bowl me over. You're amazing. Thank you very much. You're all rock stars to me. Here we go. But wait, there's more. I want to put a smile on your face. So here we go. We're working hard. It's getting hot in here. What's the difference between a cat and a comma? So what is the difference between a cat and a comma? Think about it. A cat and a comma. What's the difference between a cat and a comma? All right, here you go. Write this down. So when when everything, the stay-at-home orders are lifted or whatever's happening, you'll remember these and you will be the hit of every party you go to. What's the difference between a cat and a comma? Have you been thinking about it? Have you been thinking deeply? Here we go. Red nose and all. A cat has claws at the end of paws. A comma is a pause at the end of a clause. Thank you. The applause is overwhelming. Oh my God. You know, we don't even use laugh tracks here. The applause is absolutely extraordinary. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. No charge too. No refunds allowed either. Again, I just want to have some fun with you guys tonight. Saturday night. We've got a great show tomorrow, and we're going to be doing some fun things. Where's Sonny when you need him? That's right. Help Sonny. I heard from him earlier today too. What do you call a parade of rabbits? Now thinking about this. What do you call a parade of habits? No, habits. I know we're getting religious. What do you call a parade of rabbits hopping backwards? You tell me. What do you call a parade of rabbits hopping backwards? A parade of them. Anybody? Got it? Think. What do you call a parade of rabbits hopping backwards? A receding hairline. You know, I do a lot of research. I've been thinking hard and wide for this. Thank you. Do I have a red nose on or what? Oh my God. Is it the sangria that's causing this red nose? I'll have to see. Toast to you and you and you and you. Thanks for being with us. This is difficult. The things I do for the fans. What the? Not easy to do that for you. You know what I mean, people? It's not easy, but I do it for you. A receding hairline. Got that? Write that down. What did the left eye say to the right eye? Well, let's see. This is my left, but it's your camera right. So what did the left eye say to the right eye? They were communicating, they were chatting. You're so silly, ha ha ha. Yeah, we've been dealing with one of the most extraordinary situations known to man and womankind in decades. So it's good to have some light and levity. Normally the suits and ties worn and all kinds of stuff. So I want to have some light and levity with you guys. So think about it, folks. I want you to think hard. Put the thinking caps on. What did the left eye say to the right eye? Between you and me, something smells. Thank you. Oh boy. No cover charge. No refunds allowed either. So what did one hat say? Oh, speaking of hats, how do you like this cool hat I wear here on the Gym Master Show just for you? What did one hat say to the other? So you got two hats talking. What did one hat, I'm a hat collector too. What did one hat say to the other hat? Some answers coming in, but you're getting close, but no cigar yet. What did one hat say to the other? You wait here. I'll go on ahead. I see all of you laughing. You're falling off your chairs. You're going, ah, ha, ha, ha. And with that, we say thank you. I'm actually a professional television radio host, but we're having fun on social media just for you. Hey. We say thank you, and thank you. You just plug me in. I take care of the rest. Here's another one for you to lighten the load. What did the shark say when he ate the clown fish? Speaking of clowns, of course, we've got Jimmy here, our new addition to George Burns, Jeannie, and Silver. We've got Jeannie. Do you have the answer to this? He's got the answer, but do you have the answer? Top of the day to you as well, and to Jimmy the Clown. Here we go. What did the shark say when he ate the clownfish? This tastes a little funny. Clownfish? Why did the frog take the bus to work today? Let's think hard and wide about that one. Why did the frog take the bus to work today? Something tastes funny, right? Do you have this one, Martha? Why did the frog take the bus to work today? His car got towed away. That's why the frog took the bus to work today, because his car got towed away. I need a talking Tina doll from the Twilight Zone, Christopher says. Yeah. Yes. Remember Talking Tina? Do you remember who was in that episode as well? Telly Savalas. Right? No. Was that Talking? Yes, that's right. That was Talking Tina. Telly Savalas hated that doll in that episode. Here we go. More fun. What the heck? You're not going to get top entertainment beyond this on a Saturday night with a red nose. Who's going to put on a red nose, have sangria, George Burns, Jeannie, Silver, Jimmy, and all this action here for you. Anyway, guys, thanks for sticking around. We really appreciate it. What did the Buffalo say when his son left college? Which has, there's been a lot of graduations lately. So we raise a glass to all of the graduates, the college graduates. We have some in our family too that have just graduated, and high school graduates. It's been a different year, 2020, but we toast to all of you as well. So here we go. What did the Buffalo say when his son left for college? Bye, son. Buffalo, bye, son. All right, here we go. Here's another one for you. And then we've got some movie trivia. And then, I can't believe it's 8 o'clock already. What is an astronaut's favorite part of a computer? The favorite part of a computer. Astronaut, favorite part of a computer. What is an astronaut's favorite part of a computer? Astronaut, computer. The space bar. Tiffany, thank you. We got to get some applause in here. We got a laugh track or something. I see everybody saying thank you. We are having a wonderful time here. If you're just joining us, I am your host, Jim Masters, the real Jim Masters in the flesh. And we're having a grand time. Thanks to everybody for tuning in from all around the world. The space bar. Martha got that. Absolutely. Here we go. Now, listen close. Here we go. Ready? Turn up your volume. What is an astronaut's? Oh, I said that already. Built it up and then blew it. Here we go. Move on. Why did the yogurt go to the art exhibition? Again, light, levity, humor, comedy. No charge, no cover charge. Why did the yogurt go to the art exhibit or exhibition? Why did he go? The yogurt went to an art exhibition. Why? Because it was cultured. Thank you. I love all these fabulous comments that are coming in. Because it was cultured. Oh, boy. Here we go. Here's some more for you. What the heck? You know what I mean? What the heck? Did you hear about the two people who stole a calendar? Christopher Joseph says he'll drink to that. Well, get your glass, grab it. It's a Saturday night. The disco ball's going. We're here on set, live worldwide in the Jim Masters Show. 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks. We've had great guests. We've been on location. We've done all kinds of great shows. Food. Tomorrow we've got a special show for you, 7 p.m. Eastern. This is not so easy to do with this nose. I need a straw for the sangria. I actually need a straw. Very, very tasty. It's so tasty, too, as Lucy said. All right, here we go. Did you hear about the two people who stole the calendar? Two people stole a calendar. Did you hear about the two people who stole a calendar? They each got 6 months. Not supposed to laugh at your own comedy, but what the heck? Thank you. All right, moving along, folks. Here we go. Here's another one. Now, this one is, you got to really think about this one, folks. Good to have all of you here tonight. Why did the Oreo go to the dentist? Why did the Oreo, as an Oreo cookie, why did the Oreo go to the dentist? I don't even know if I should say this. Because he lost his filling. The Oreo went to the dentist because he lost his filling. You know, the cream center. All right, here we go. Just two more. What do you get from a pampered cow? A pampered cow. So what do you get from a pampered cow? You tell me. Some good answers coming in here, but what do you think? What do you think is the answer to this one? What do you get from a pampered cow? Spoiled milk. From a pampered cow. Spoiled milk. Oh my God. Thank you. And thank you. One big. I need a timpani. I need a big drum roll here. Boom. Here we go. Why did the nurse need a red pen at work? And a salute to all of those on the front lines. A salute to the nurses, the EMTs, the doctors, the grocery store workers, the postal workers, the pharmacists, the delivery drivers, the housekeepers, everybody who's keeping things going. Police, all of it. We salute you. And with that, we have a joke. Why did the nurse need a red pen at work? Red seems to be the theme tonight, doesn't it? So why did my cousin Michelle should be getting this one? She's a nurse in New York. Why did the nurse need a red pen at work? In case she needed to draw blood. Red pen, draw blood. Hey, I dug far and wide for those just for you. And I say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Not every host is going to go through that research themselves just to put a smile on your face during these unprecedented and crazy times. I hope you enjoyed that with the red nose and all. All right, let's move on to some movie trivia, folks. Just want to throw this in here. We did some research. I think some of you, and I welcome all of you. Now it's 8 o'clock, 8:05, so I welcome you here. It's 8 o'clock prime time. We've gone from early evening to prime time here on Saturday night with Disco Ball and all the action happening here live on the Jim Masters Show. And good evening and welcome to you and you and you and you. We see more people joining us here. We thank you. So who out there are, last night we did TV trivia. Tonight we're going to do some movie buff action. I know there's a lot of you who love your movies, so let's do some movie trivia for you here. Everybody ready? All right, here we go. We are going to do some cool movie trivia. What are the dying words of Charles Foster Kane in Citizens Kane? Now, how many really good movie trivia buffs do we have out there who would know the answer to this question? What are the dying words of Charles Foster Kane in Citizen Kane, of course, which was one of the brilliant works of Orson Welles? Do you know? Citizen Kane, this incredible movie. What are the dying words of Charles Foster Kane in Citizen Kane? And Christopher Joseph wins a year's supply of Rice-A-Roni from the Jim Masters Show. You got it. Again, red seems to be the color of choice this evening. Rosebud, that's right. Those were the dying words of Charles Foster Kane in Citizen Kane. Next. Oh, this should be good. As a matter of fact, I just saw her. Well, I shouldn't tell you. I'll tell you after because it would give it away. But who played Mrs. Robinson? Now, this is a legendary movie. Who played Mrs. Robinson in The Graduate? Who, of course, Dustin Hoffman was in that, right? Who played Mrs. Robinson in The Graduate? I'll talk louder into my Johnny Carson microphone here. Who played Mrs. Robinson in The Graduate? Ready? Let's see. Do you want initials? I'll give you initials if that helps. Her initials are A.B. First name A, second B. A.B. So who played Mrs. Robinson in The Graduate, the movie with Dustin Hoffman from the 60s? Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Here we go. Here, nobody knows. Wow, I'm surprised. The Graduate with Dustin Hoffman, Mrs. Robinson? The answer is Anne Bancroft. That's right. We saw a great movie that is on cable, and it was a movie starring Christopher Joseph. Got it after I said it. With one of my favorite actors of all time, one of my all-time favorite actors, Jack Lemmon. He was in that great movie, The Out-of-Towners. Oh, that was so funny with Sandy Dennis, where the Ohio couple and they get lost in New York City and everything that could possibly go wrong goes wrong. I know they did a remake with Steve Martin and Goldie Hawn, but the original with Jack Lemmon and Sandy Dennis, The Out-of-Towners, is unbelievably funny. That was just another Neil Simon fabulous movie. Anne Bancroft was also in another movie, The Prisoner on Second Avenue, with Jack Lemmon as well, and it's hilarious. So, what was the first feature-length animated movie ever released? Who knows that answer? Have some sangria while I think. And I toast to everybody. I toast to you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're now in the 8 o'clock hour. A little extended version. Why not? No charge, no tipping needed, no cover charge. We just bring you the fun and smiles and entertainment. So, what was the very first feature-length animated movie ever released? Now, we're getting good here with the movie trivia. What was the first feature-length animated movie ever released? You guys think, and I'll set. I bet George Burns, you probably, and Jeannie, you guys probably know all the answers to these. Don't say anything out loud. I want my fabulous, faithful viewers from around the world who are watching the show right now to see if they can guess. The very first feature-length animated movie ever released, I'll give you a hint. It was a Disney movie, but of course, first feature-length animated movie ever released was a Disney movie. So do you guys know that one? Da na 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 na. All right, you ready? Nobody knows the answer to this Disney movie? What was the very first feature-length animated movie ever released? Martha, David, Christopher, Ken, all the rest of you? It involved, I was just about to tell you. I was going to say it involves dwarfs. Yes, Christopher Joseph gets it. Congratulations, Christopher. We're going to have some prizes. We're thinking about having some cool giveaways and stuff. I have a team of people I've been talking with who were working behind the scenes on this show. And again, we're putting this whole thing together. It's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. All right. In The Matrix, does Neo take the blue pill or the red pill in The Matrix? I believe Keanu Reeves was in that one, right? It's a blue pill or a red pill. You can pick one or the other. In The Matrix, does Neo take the blue pill or the red pill? Now, this one might be a little difficult because maybe everybody didn't see The Matrix. But in The Matrix, does he do the blue pill or the red pill? I'll give you the answer. It's the red pill. Again, tonight's theme seems to be red, doesn't it? Here's another one for you. Now, this one involves Tom Hanks, so you might get this one. For what movie did Tom Hanks score his first Academy Award nomination? All right. So for what movie did Tom Hanks score his first Academy Award nomination? Tom Hanks. Any Tom Hanks fans out there? You guys are probably Googling and Wikipediaing and trying to find all the information, the movie sites and all that. Da na 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 na. All right. Do we know the answer? I'll give you 30 seconds on the clock. All right. For what movie did Tom Hanks score his very first Academy Award nomination? I see some answers coming in, but close. No cigar. So the movie that Tom Hanks scored his first Academy. Yes. Did you Google that, Christopher? Kathleen Walker. Good to see you, Kathleen. I've been waiting for you, Kathleen Walker, our queen from Queens. There is our queen from Queens. Not Forrest Gump, but good guess. Not Philadelphia, good guess as well. That was a really good guess. Martha Schwartz says Castaway. Kathleen says Philadelphia. That was a very good movie. I loved Philadelphia. Forrest Gump was great. Matter of fact, they just aired it on the CBS. They brought back the CBS Sunday Night Movies on CBS, and they aired Forrest Gump on last Sunday night. Christopher Joseph got the answer. It is Big. Big. That's the movie that Tom Hanks scored his very first Academy Award nomination. It was Big. Not small, but big. All right. So, all right. We've got a few more here. Thanks for participating. Be sure and share the links. We've got so much going on. We've got so many cool things coming up. I've got an entire week of guests. Tune in tomorrow night. I'm going to tell you the guest list. Tomorrow night, they've all been secured. Everybody's all excited. We've got guests Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night. And then tomorrow, I've got a very special show. It's going to involve food and a few other surprises. And we're working on also a viewer celebration show. We're going to be celebrating a very special viewer. We're going to do that regularly. We're going to honor those of you who take the time to watch the show, share the links, spread the love. Watch it on Jim Masters TV. Watch it on YouTube TV. If you're just joining in right now and saying, what the heck am I watching? You're watching the Jim Masters Show. And I'm a professional television radio host, and we're doing this on social media. And you know what? We are having a heck of a blast. And boy, do we need fun and laughter, right? The whole world has been going through this global pandemic situation. We got to have some fun and laughs. What the heck? Can't take everything too seriously, even though there's some serious times out there. Here we go. All right, gang, put your thinking caps on. Get your glass, whatever you have. I toast you. You know, this looks a little lower. I think George has been nipping at that glass. You've been watching. Has George been nipping at this sangria in honor of Minerva Santiago? faithful viewer of our show. Another question. Movie trivia. Here we go. No charge and no refunds allowed. What 1927 musical? Why don't I bring this up here and do it like I'm doing radio? What 1927 musical was their first talkie? You let me know. Your question is, what 1927 musical was their first talkie? Talkie, talkie. It was a 1927 musical, and it was the very first talkie. Anybody know? Da na 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 na. La la la. Ready? Here we go. Anybody know? All right, I'll give you a clue. Oh. Put that professional mic broadcast mic down, and let's see who's got it. Wow. The guy from the New Love Express, that incredible award-winning band in Toledo, Ohio, the incredible, effervescent Christopher Joseph. I know somebody named Christopher Johnson in New York. Christopher Joseph, you win a year's supply of Rice-A-Roni. I'll have to go to the store and buy a year's supply of Rice-A-Roni. Knowing what's been going on with everything selling out, the Rice-A-Roni is probably $30 a box. The grocery store price, the food prices are through the roof, aren't they lately? It's incredible. All right, here we go. The jazz singer. Yes, that is the answer. You got it right, Christopher Joseph. Good job. Good job. You know your trivia. Here's another one. All right, let's bring this broadcast mic up here. Here we go. Ready? Good evening, folks. This just into the newsroom. You're watching the Jim Masters Show. What's the name of the skyscraper in Die Hard? What is the name of the skyscraper in Die Hard? The movie Die Hard. What is the name of the skyscraper? This one's going to be a little difficult. The name of the skyscraper in the movie Die Hard. Da na 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 na. I'll give you that answer now because it's probably going to be very difficult unless you guys saw the movie Die Hard and you really remember the name of the very prominent skyscraper in that movie. Nakatomi Plaza. It was Nakatomi Plaza. Not one that everybody would just have on the tip of their tongue. But see, you've learned something new. Now you can quiz other people. Once the bands and everything are lifted and you can get together with people again. Here's another one for you. What flavor? Oh, I used to love Pop-Tarts as a kid. Pop-Tarts as a kid. Who loved Pop-Tarts? Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts. What flavor of Pop-Tarts does Buddy the Elf use in his spaghetti in the movie Elf? If you saw Elf, what flavor of Pop-Tarts? Again, you really have to be a movie buff to get these answers. What flavor of Pop-Tarts does Buddy the Elf use in his spaghetti in the movie Elf? A lot of people watching. Nobody knows. But write these down because these would be great trivia. And those jokes from earlier, chocolate. He uses chocolate. That's the flavor, the chocolate Pop-Tarts. I used to love the strawberry ones too. All right, I don't know if there's any Harry Potter fans out there. Harry Potter fans. Here's a little Harry Potter trivia for our fans of Harry Potter. Here we go. 50 fun facts about the Wizarding World. Here we go. Here's actually, let's move on to something else because I don't know if everybody knows about Harry Potter. What do you think? Are there Harry Potter fans out there? There might be, but here's another one. We'll move on. We're going to involve a Wes Craven horror movie. What shocking Wes Craven horror movie carried the marketing tagline, "To avoid fainting, keep repeating, it's only a movie"? To avoid fainting, keep repeating, it's only a movie. Anybody know the answer? What shocking Wes Craven horror movie carried the marketing tagline, "To avoid fainting, keep repeating, it's only a movie"? The horror movie was The Last House on the Left. Did you know that? Here's another one for you. Now, this is a pop vocal group. What pop vocal group performs at the wedding in Bridesmaids? Did any of you see Bridesmaids? Did you see the movie Bridesmaids? Maybe you didn't, but if you did, here's your question. What pop vocal group performs at the wedding in Bridesmaids? Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Very popular group. Ready? Let's see. Carney Wilson is in the group. The daughter of actress Michelle Phillips is in the group. It's two females, the group. Carney Wilson is in the group. The daughter of Michelle Phillips is in the group. Wilson Phillips. There you go. Some trivia. That's the pop vocal group that performed at the wedding in the movie Bridesmaids. Here's another for you. What real life, on again, off again, real life. This is real life. What real life, on again and off again Hollywood power couple starred in the film Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf? Now, we're going back in time. These are classic, legendary actors. A legendary actor and a legendary actress. What real life, on again, off again. Now, they were, again, a couple on and off in Hollywood. What real life, on again and off again Hollywood power couple starred in the film Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf? Let's see. I will give you a hint as far as the female in the movie. She was in, well, I'll give you, she was known for her stunning blue eyes. Her first initial is E. Her last name starts with T. Incredible blue eyes. Blue velvet. A little bit of a hint there. And the gentleman that was in the movie with her, legendary actor, both actors are gone, of course, RB. So there's your initials, RB. So you got RB for the male, ET for the female. They were on and off dating in Hollywood. Power couple, married. Yes, Christopher Joseph, got it right. Liz Taylor, Elizabeth Taylor, and Richard Burton. You got it right. Good job. Boy, you're going to have so much rice-a-roni you're going to have to eat in your house there in Toledo, Ohio, Christopher Joseph. Here are more. Well, actually, we did this one. So this one we don't need. We did that one. 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 Here's another one. Legendary actor. Who played juror number 8? Juror number 8 in 12 Angry Men. Who played juror number 8 in the classic, legendary movie Angry Men, 12 Angry Men? That was an incredible movie. It's in black and white. I mean, some of the most incredible actors and actresses in that movie. Kathleen wants rice-a-roni. Well, if you get this answer right, as soon as all these stay-at-home orders are lifted and everything, we'll find a place that has rice-a-roni, Kathleen, and we'll have some rice-a-roni. Who played juror number 8 in the classic, legendary movie 12 Angry Men? Do you guys need a hint? If you need a hint, I'll be very happy to give you a hint. You're just joining us here. I'm Jim Masters, host. This is the Jim Masters Show, where we do all kinds of fun things. We've got great guests. We've had a great show tonight. We've got amazing guests coming up next week. Hello, Tiffany Lauren. Good to see you, Tiffany. Welcome from Chicago. Brilliant person and violinist that she is. We'll have to have her on the show too as a guest. Love Tiffany. She's a dear friend of mine. We were at Carnegie Hall recently, and we've got so many mutual friends in the media industry and music industry. And it's a blessing to have you with us, Tiffany. Thanks for joining us. So, the movie, who played juror number 8 in the movie 12 Angry Men? Here's your answer. I'll give you, he's a legendary actor. He's no longer with us, but his daughter's name is Jane. The daughter's name is Jane. He was in On Golden Pond with Katharine Hepburn. The first name of the person that created Ford Motor Cars. Henry Fonda. That's right, Henry Fonda. He played juror number 8 in 12 Angry Men. All right, here's another one. Again, no cover charge, no refunds, and Tiffany Lauren gets it. You get a year's supply of rice-a-roni for you too, Tiffany. All right, the head of what kind of animal? Now again, the head of what kind of animal is front and center in an infamous scene from The Godfather? Think about that crazy movie, that legendary, amazing movie, The Godfather. The head of what kind of animal is front and center in an infamous scene in the movie The Godfather? Now think about an animal, the head that would probably be used as we broadcast live worldwide on the Jim Masters Show on Facebook at Jim Masters TV, YouTube Jim Masters TV. You can also find me on Instagram and Twitter at Jim Masters TV. Hey, folks, spread the word. We're here every single night, 7 p.m. I have a day job, too. You know, I'm a television radio host, but I'm doing this every night, and I love it. We're having a great time with you guys. Let's see. We've got a couple of great choices here. Let's see. Kathleen Walker says, a horse. Tiffany Lauren says, a horse. I love that shot of you, too, Tiffany. And let's see. And Ken says, a horse. You guys are right. Absolutely. Rice-a-roni for all. We're gonna have some prizes. I've got a team of people that are now working with me here on the Jim Masters Show as we grow and grow. This is week number 2. Happy anniversary to us all, folks. This show has grown by leaps and bounds in just 2 weeks. Can't wait to share tomorrow night. Tune in. You're going to hear the names of all the guests that we've got coming up. Now, what TV show was Jack Nicholson referencing when he ad-libbed "Here's Johnny" in The Shining? All right. So it's Saturday night. It's the Jim Masters Show. It's Saturday, May 16, 2020. We are live worldwide on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. Good to have you with us. We're having a heck of a time. No cover charge, no refunds allowed. What TV show was Jack Nicholson referring to when he ad-libbed "Here's Johnny" in The Shining? Remember that incredible movie, The Shining, right? So what TV show was Jack Nicholson referring to when he ad-libbed "Here's Johnny" in The Shining? We've got some answers coming in. I love that this is an interactive show. I like to bring you guys in. Tiffany says The Tonight Show. Christopher Joseph in Toledo, Ohio says The Tonight Show. Tiffany in Chicago. Christopher in Toledo, Ohio. You're both right. It was The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson. That's right, with a very similar microphone he used as well. Loved him. There's a few people that I really thought were amazing hosts. Johnny Carson, Dick Clark. I mean, these people, they could host everything. Game shows, talk shows, news programs, kind of like what I've done in my career. Game shows, music shows, interview shows, shopping shows, talk programs, interview programs, pretty much have hosted it all. And I love those guys. They were really, really terrific. Of course, some of the others too, you know, the Merv Griffins of the world and all the rest. All right, let's see. We've got some more. Hey, why not? What the heck? What critically panned 1984 country musical comedy starring Dolly Parton and Sylvester Stallone eventually became a cult classic? So what critically panned, not critically acclaimed, critically panned 1984 country musical comedy starring Dolly Parton and Sylvester Stallone eventually became a cult classic? And it's a gemstone. The name of the movie is a gemstone. And I'll give you a little bit of a hint. The singer Glenn Campbell sang a song where the first word in the song was this gemstone I'm talking about. And the second word in the song was, oh, I don't even have to tell you, Tiffany, the incredible Tiffany in Chicago. Got it. Yes, Rhinestone. And the song I was going to tell you that Glenn Campbell made famous, written by Jimmy Webb, I believe. I think it was. Might have been. Rhinestone Cowboy. So yes, that's right. You got it. Good answer, Tiffany. Again, I love the fact that this is so interactive with you guys. I mean, this is happening live. So this one might be a little bit difficult, but again, if you guys are real movie buffs, last night we had the TV trivia. Who played park owner John Hammond in the incredible movie Jurassic Park? Who played the park owner John Hammond in Jurassic Park? Anybody remember Jurassic Park? Da-na-na-na, da-na-na. Anybody know? George, do you know? Jeannie, do you know? Hey, Silver. You folks tuning in. We've got a new cast in here on our show. This is Silver, comes from Europe. I was on a TV shoot in Europe, and we brought Silver back with us. And Silver, the beautiful Silver, the dog, the canine, is a part of our show. And if you just joined us late, we also introduced another cast in our cast of characters here to the Jim Masters show. All shows always have their mascots in there. He's our official mascot, Silver. We got George Burns, we got Jeannie, and here's Jimmy. This was given to me by my mom when I was a kid. A porcelain clown. Still have it. Love it. Talk about nostalgia. Look at that face. How could you resist a face like that? So that's Jimmy. Jimmy's a part of our Jim Master show as well. Again, light, love, and levity for all of you. So again, oh, wow. I did all that, and Tiffany already got the answer. Richard Attenborough. Yes, she is a walking encyclopedia, Wikipedia. We are talking about, yes, Richard Attenborough. Yeah, so you got it. Richard Attenborough was the answer. Here's another one. We're having fun tonight, right? Disco ball spinning and everything on Saturday night. In what 1976 thriller does Robert De Niro famously say, "You talking to me?" You ready? In what 1976 thriller does actor Robert De Niro famously say, "You talking to me?" Ready? And Tiffany said she loved Jurassic Park and visited the film spots in Hawaii. Oh, that's cool, Tiffany. Really? I saw the movie too, and it was fantastic. That's cool. You got a chance to see the filming spots in Hawaii. That is great. Great. I'll have to see when we get together again. I'll bring those pictures. I love to see them. So here's your question right now. Oh my God. Wow. Your grandfather. Tiffany, what is your grandfather's name? We'll do a shout out, and we will toast some of our, we always have it. We say, grab a beverage, let's chat and have some fun on the Jim Master Show. So our beverage here tonight is some sangria, and I welcome you and you and you and you and you, as we always do. And we'll have some sangria in honor of your your grandfather, who would either be your dad's father or your mom's father. What is your grandfather's name? We will say hello to your grandfather. And you've got that movie right. So does Martha Oliver Swartz from Michigan. Martha says taxi driver, and Tiffany says taxi driver, and your grandfather is helping you out. See, it's good to have somebody like a grandpa there watching. We say hello to your grandfather, and we welcome. If your grandfather is watching, I have to tell you, your granddaughter is amazing. She's special. We all love her. She is talented. She's beautiful, and she's incredible, and she's a great friend, our friend Tiffany, in Chicago, in Illinois. You're blessed to have her. You're both blessed to have each other in your life. We're all blessed to have our loved ones in our lives, right? The answer is taxi driver. Absolutely. Let's see. Oh, Hey, Christopher Joseph, if you're still watching, you're not going to believe the next question here. What's the name of the anthemic dance near the beginning of the Rocky Horror Picture Show? I can't believe I have this question for you. And Christopher Joseph, if you don't get this one, I'm gonna dive in that bottle, that genie bottle with Genie. If you don't get it right, if you do not get this right, Christopher Joseph, I'm going to take the lid off the Ivory Dream Genie bottle and I'm going to dive into that Genie bottle with Genie. So I hope you don't get it right. Here we go. What's the name of the anthemic dance, the dance near the beginning of the Rocky Horror Picture Show? I can't believe Martha in Michigan beat Christopher in Ohio. And Tiffany, oh, that's fantastic. Your grandfather's name is Jim? Oh, well, hello to him. Jim, James, Jimmy. He's in the Chicago Softball Hall of Fame. That is amazing. Congratulations to your grandfather. That is great history. The time warp. Absolutely. You got it, guys. Oh, I'm going to show you somebody very special in my life. I'm going to show you a picture before we wrap of my great grandmother, who was a princess who lived in a castle in Gothenburg, Sweden. Yeah, there's some Swedish royal family history in our family. And I have a very special picture of our great grandmother, Helma. This is my mother's this is our great grandmother. This is my mother's mother. This is my mother's grandmother. And the family had come over from Sweden to Boston. I'm English and Irish on my father's side, the master's side, English, Swedish, and French on my mother's side. But again, if you do your DNA, who knows? There could be more in there, right? You guys are right. The time warp. Christopher Joseph, he missed out. Hasn't he been talking about the time warp the last couple of nights? Absolutely. It is the time warp. And let's see. We've got another one here. I mean, we can keep going. You guys are still here. For what movie did Steven Spielberg win his first Oscar for Best Actor? I don't know if you ever saw the movie that came out in the 70s, which was one of my favorite. I saw it on late night TV, Duel. I love Duel. It was actually the first movie Steven Spielberg ever did. It was, I think, one of those TV movies of the week. And it was where that oil tanker, that gasoline truck chases the businessman all through the desert. Dennis Weaver starred in that movie. Duel, really good movie. It's the duel between the businessman and his Dodge Dart and this big ominous oil gas truck chasing him through scaring him through the desert. All right. So for what movie did Steven Spielberg win his first Oscar for Best Actor? Anybody know? This was a major movie. This was a biggie. This was actually a beautifully done movie. Let's see. Martha says Sugarland, The Sutherland Express. No, not those. This is his first Oscar for Best Director. You know, there's so many other movies before this one too that he should have won for because he's such an incredible director and creator. Jaws. Martha is really guessing at everything. That's another one too. Here we go. Da na 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 na. Do you want to know which one it is? Ready? I'll give you the initials. It's SL. The initials are SL. You ready? It's trivia night here. This is fun. So many people joining in. Thanks for being with us. We really appreciate it, guys and gals and everybody. Schindler's List. The answer is Schindler's List. That's the movie Steven Spielberg won his first Oscar for Best Director. Holocaust. It was about that. Yes, the Holocaust. Schindler's List. You were very close. Absolutely, Martha. That's it. That's all of them. That is all. Yeah, that's all of them. That was great. We did a lot there, huh? You guys were terrific. Terrific. Good job. What can I say? I mean, you guys were absolutely amazing. You know what that makes you? And of course, I see it here on the show. As we've been creating this show on the fly and building this show daily from week to week to week, join me tomorrow because we've got some amazing guests coming up all next week. Tomorrow, I've got a very special show. I hope it's going to make you hungry. Can't wait. I don't want to tell you anything. Last Sunday, we did a special Mother's Day episode, remember? And all of you joined me at 10 a.m. as we did a special Mother's Day edition of the Jim Masters Show. Got a special show for you tomorrow. I think all of you are stars. Every single one of you, regulars, new people joining us, you are stars. Today we talked about movies and television and movies and music and movies and this and that and movies and everything else. And we had some comedy and we did all kinds of stuff. And we also paid homage to some people we lost. And of course, we said happy birthday to a lot of cool people as well. So what's going on in your life? Very interactive. We're live here. You can let me know how your day's going. What do you got planned for tomorrow other than hopefully tuning in to our show? I do want to say this, as I always say to each and every one of you. It's very important, near and dear to my heart. I hope that you relax. I hope that you breathe deeply. I hope that, even though everything is a little crazy right now with the pandemic and, everything's still closed and things are slowly opening up, I do hope that you take time to be kind and empathetic and that you truly do count your blessings. I do every single day, no matter what I do, where I go, who I meet, who I'm with. Every single day I wake up, I first thank above for allowing me to wake up. And I definitely thank above for my life, the years I've been here thus far, and the gift of years ahead. I thank above for the family, the love of family, friends, wonderful people like you, for all the incredible things that have happened in my career and television and radio and everywhere else, the people that I've met. I know people, I'm sure you have as well, who have passed as a result of COVID-19. I have family who are on the front lines right now, even as we speak. They are in hospitals working hard right now. They are out there doing their thing for the good of us all. Matter of fact, I do have to show you this. Again, I love opening up my life to you. Not something I always get to do when I'm on the air on television and radio, but I do want to share this. If I can find this cool shot I have here of somebody special in my world. This is my cousin, Michelle. My cousin, Michelle Wagner Blossom. She got married a couple years ago in Bermuda. She's in New York, and she is a nurse. And she's been on the front lines ever since day one in New York. And the stories that she can tell and the experiences that she's had during the pandemic. And we have several family members that are in the medical, doctors. There's teachers in our family too. We bless all the teachers that are working hard, that have been trying to do the homeschooling and everything, teaching, online. But my cousin Michelle is a blessing. She is on my dad's side of the family. She's on the Masters side of the family. She's in New York. She's my cousin Patricia, my cousin Pat's daughter. And she's amazing. And she is a nurse. She loves what she does. She's wearing her masks. And she has been really doing what she can to help so many people in this unprecedented situation of COVID-19. As promised as well, I wanted to show you this. This is my great-grandmother on my mother's side. This is Helma Halverson Kirsten. She actually was a princess who lived in a castle in Sweden, part of the Swedish royal family. The castle still exists in Gothenburg, Sweden. She came over with the family and they settled in Boston. And then she met Arthur Kirsten, whose family came from Europe. They went to New York, then they settled in Canada, and they founded a town and a mountain in Canada called Kirsten Falls and Kirsten Mountain, which still exists. A lot of the Christmas trees that come here in the United States come from that part of Canada. Beautiful area. And then she and Arthur moved to Hartford, Connecticut, and then they had 16 kids, with my mother being the youngest. This is our great-grandmother, Helma, and she is absolutely amazing. Now, I told you also that I wanted to share this with you. Here we go. This is so apropos for what we've done tonight with that red nose on when we were telling those jokes. I think last week I had mentioned there was a moment where I was tasked with having to ride on an elephant in a circus for one of the television stations that I worked for. I was the news reporter. I was a weathercaster. I was the voiceover guy. I was a show host and a myriad of other things, traffic manager. And I was tasked there. This is the Clyde Beatty Cole Brothers Circus. That was the actual ringmaster. And I became the ringmaster for that night. And it was such a blast. And I wasn't told by the TV station or by the circus that night I was going to be riding in on an elephant. Have you ever ridden an elephant? It's not like riding a horse. Riding an elephant is incredible. You are literally holding on to almost like the neck, the ears. There's really no seat. There's really no harness. And here I'm waving with one hand like that and hanging on for dear life and smiling. It was an extraordinary experience. So I was sort of the co-master of ceremonies, the ringmaster that night. Masters the ringmaster with the Clyde Beatty Cole Brothers Circus. And that was a lot of fun. Sharing a lot of these intimate moments in my life with you as well. So relax, folks. We've gone pretty long here tonight, but what the heck? We're having fun. The disco ball is still spinning. I just wish we had some disco music going. It would really be a Saturday night, right? Relax, breathe, take care of one another, love one another. And wherever you are around the world, I know everybody's been having a difficult time. And it's unprecedented, but we have fun on this show. We have guests on this show. We have special moments. We have deep conversations. We have joy and pleasure. This show is everything. It's whatever you guys want it to be. And we have a lot of interactivity as well. And let's see, we've got some good stuff. That elephant story was funny. Yeah, it was really funny being on that elephant as well, hanging on for dear life. And nice. Thanks, Kathleen, and hearts from Kathleen as well. All right, guys. I want to say thank you so very much for joining me tonight. We've gone almost 2 hours. I tell you, the show is just getting longer and longer. I want to keep it to an hour, but we have so much fun and so much jammed in here. We will be back tomorrow night. We won't do 2 hours. It'll be an hour, but we're going to have some fun. Tomorrow night, I'm going to announce the guest list, the special guests that we have in store for you next week. And of course, tomorrow, I invite you to join me. We have a lot of cool things that are going to be in store tomorrow. And some of them are going to involve some food and recipes too. 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, on Facebook at Jim Masters TV, YouTube at Jim Masters TV. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for sticking around all this time. I appreciate it. This show just continues to grow by leaps and bounds, and we thank you for all of that. Thanks for the love, the support, the comments, the sharing, the watch parties, everything and anything that you're doing. Again, this show will be as big as you want it to be. I'm here. Again, I do this for a living, but I'm loving doing this for you on social media, and I tip my hat and I raise my glass to all of you, to you and you and you and you and you and you and you. And let's dance together, right? Life is a blessing. Good night to George Burns, to Jeannie. Good night to the rest of the cast, Silver, and good night to our newest cast member here on the Jim Masters Show, Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy the Clown. All right, guys. Love you all. Good night, everybody. Yeah, I tell you, isn't it becoming that way? 2 hours. I tell you, I can fill. Well, you know what it is? I used to do a shopping show on iHeartRadio. I hosted a shopping show. I used to talk for 5 hours straight, hosting this home shopping network style show. And a lot of it was ad-libbed. And I guess that just is par for the course. I can certainly fill the time. That's for sure. No dead air here. Well, then again, maybe those jokes. All right, guys, dance. That's right. Dance whenever you can. Good night to Kathleen. Good night to Martha. Oliver Swartz was amazing. Ken, Kathleen, Jim, all of us. My cousin's name is Kathleen. My cousin Kathy. All right, guys, we're going to sign off for tonight. Jim Masters, thanking you for your time this time. Till next time, I hope you enjoyed the red nose. If you didn't see it earlier, go back in the archives. Have a good night. We enjoyed your live. Thank you very much. Blessings to your family, Tiffany. Blessings to you in Chicago. I'm back 7 p.m. tomorrow night. And every night, we're here every night. Tell all your friends. And I'm going to pick a couple of you to be guests on my show. That's right. Some of you who have really been tried and true. I really appreciate it. Good night. Take care. Have a wonderful Sunday. I'm back 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, live worldwide. And this has been a blessing. It's been a wonderful time with you guys. Love having you here. I have a lot of cleaning up to do, huh? You guys, you take care. You have a wonderful night. Love you all. And as I always say, I love to show this. I love to share this. Hope you get some good sleep. I hope you have a peaceful evening. I wish you blessings. And of course, I wish you a good night. Take care. Love you all. We will see you again soon right here on the Jim Masters Show live on Facebook and YouTube. Good night, folks. Love you all. Thanks for being with us. Take care.